So the boat's out the water and Jade has said she's going to get the ladders out the car. But I have a feeling, because it's a cold day, that she may have just gone and sat in the car. She has, I knew it. She just went and sat in the car. She's locked me out. Here she comes. That ain't bad. There's a couple of things that I probably want to look at.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy. Day one, 2 coats of the epoxy barrier coat on the rudder. So tomorrow I'm going to finish sanding the last little bits of the keel and get it all nice and clean, and then we'll do what we've done on the rudder on the keel, and then hopefully we'll anti-foul everything after that. But we want to put about 4 or 5 of these epoxy barrier coats on to just really waterproof the work we've done. I think we need to pack away and get some food.
I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
So when painting a boat, you kind of want to just look at the scene of where you're going to be painting. When we get here, you can just, this is how we do the trees. So you build the shadow, a little bit more foreground here.
Wow.
And let's paint several little happy trees.
I like the depth.
Yep, and then because as you get closer, you're going to have, there's a little guy here. He's just looking up at the trees.
That's beautiful, that is.
Have a go yourselves at home.
So we're calling it for today. We're gonna carry on tomorrow, finish the anti-foul, finish the like the primer for the keel, and then finish the anti-foul. That is pretty much it, and then yeah, see you in a bit.
Okay, so we just want to give a massive shout out to Vision Marine. We actually entered a competition on Instagram with them and we won. So they sent us loads of stuff to help with the anti-fouling and the prepping of our boat, and this is the last one, which I want to open now and see what we've got in there. So underwater primer, that's amazing. We have been using some of this as well, so we've got a couple more bits to do with underwater primer and then we are done with that. This, we've actually gone with Hempel Tiger Extra. It's what we used last year and our boat has been very clean since, so we've got another 2 coats of this to go on. But yeah, huge shout out and thank you to Vision Marine. We'll leave a link in the description to them guys. Thank you.
So I'm leaving Brynn now for the weekend.
Yep.
I'm taking our car, will be my mum's car now, so we don't need a car anymore. So I'm taking the car back to Birmingham, then getting a coach back on Monday.
And I'm just going to crack on with the last few jobs.
Yeah.
The prop, the boot line and some electricals maybe. I'll just see what I can get done and then you'll be back on Monday.
Yep, so I'll see you then.
Yep.
Bye. See you. Bye, Sophie. Bye, Brynn.
Bye. So we're all masked off and that's a painstaking job. We've gone for Hempel Hard Racing. It's a hard anti-foul, ideal for boot tops is what it says, and this can go on because it's the same make. It just needs to be clean, which we already had the boat pressure washed. So yeah, just going to pour this in and start applying this. So I've took off this side and it looks so good. So I've just finished basically doing the prop. So the first thing I did, wire brushed, give it a real good clean, got loads of mess off it and all like little flaky bits, got it as nice as I can, and then sprayed it with this. So this is the stuff that I used, and basically you just put a couple of coats on, half an hour in between, followed the instructions as to what prep I had to do. I'm really happy. I'm gonna go and take 5 minutes. See you in a bit. So I'm here with my brother-in-law. He got here last night and we've started washing the boat. So we're using the EcoWorks yacht wash just to give it a good clean, and then we're going to give it a mop polish and wax. I'll show you one of the scars that we got when we were pinned against a pontoon. But that's the mark right there. So we're hoping to be able to polish that out, and there's a couple of the little marks. I ain't too fussed if we don't manage it, but so far I'm really happy. And yeah, we're just gonna give it another wash, give it a couple of washes, and it's raining, so why not. You can see this side here is nice and shiny, and this side here is dull. That's the difference it makes. And this is my brother-in-law Dan. Hi. he's volunteered to help this weekend, so just going over. This is the first bit, and actually there was a scratch like there. I'll see if I can find a clip, but this buffing has actually it's took it out really nicely. So we had to take shelter, we had a squall, so we're just waiting for this to pass. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but it's looking so good. Like, I'm so impressed. Round. Yeah, she looks like a new boat. I'm just so happy. Welcome to another morning. So I actually didn't film much this morning. The weather's been really bad, but I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update as to what we've started and what jobs we're doing. Okay, let's try and think of the best way to explain this. So this is the new bilge pump, and this is going to go in there, and I've just Sikaflexed a base plate into place where I want it to go. The hose has got to run out the back, and I've literally just drilled that hole there. So I'm going to run the hose underneath the engine, following the other manual bilge hose, and then it's going to go out there, and I'm just going to cable tie it and then jump in that locker again, because I went in there to drill that hole. Drill a hole in the back of the boat, so we'll have two outlets. We'll have two holes for our bilge pumps, so that one isn't reliant on the other, and if one packs in, it won't affect the other one. That's the route we've gone down. I'll try and take you along on the journey and keep you updated. So I'm finding it much easier to feed it across the top of the engine and then push it through and then come back under the engine. Yes, just about. Okay, so that final run goes there. I'm gonna have to cable tie that into place, I think, to hold it, and then goes up and out the back. Dan, just give us an hello. What you been doing?
I've just washed the boat, and I'm just taking the old talisman sticker off the back and cleaning the glue off.
It's doing such a good job. Yeah, we're getting there. The sun's starting to come out a bit now. So we managed to get the skin fitting done at the back of the boat, and the hose is now all along, cable tied and in place. So all we've got to do is, when all the Sikaflex is set, we'll then put the hose on the fittings and jubilee it up. We've got the pump is still here. We're now just looking at the cable runs. So there's Dan, and we're just trying to figure out the easiest route and where best to put a switch. And what we're thinking is, we're going to put the switch on this side here, and it should be out the way, but at least then it's close enough for the cabling, and then we can run. As you can see, there's already a cable run under that little step there as well, and then that can go back to where we're going to be installing the new bus bars, but just the battery bank that's existing for now. Hopefully it all works and it's all good. I'm sorry I haven't really been able to show you the full process of this, but I'm just going to give you another update, and hopefully you get the idea. Hopefully I'm just missing out the bits that aren't that interesting. So as you can see, I've just put this back on, but there's the hose that you saw me fit through earlier. It goes onto the top of the bilge pump, and then these are the wires from the bilge pump. They come up here into a switch. Automatic, manual, off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to temporarily put them onto a battery just to test them, just make sure that it's all working. If it's all working, it's quite late now, so I'm probably going to call it a day, and then I'll probably just connect those when I have the new batteries wired up. But while we've been doing this, I might as well just show you something else that we did, which is we've run the new battery cables. So they go all through here, down under the floor, they come out here and go round underneath all this, and there is the new batteries. I'm going to chuck the batteries so they can't move around, and these are AGM glass mat batteries, and I think the total amp hours is about 400 combined. So that's what it looks like, and here's the rest of the boat. Absolute mess, but I gotta say I am so happy with how all this work has gone. I'm so proud of us. Like, this has been a big project, and we've only just kind of moved on to the boat, so getting all this done before we start making our way out of Southsea and heading west into some nice places that we're looking forward to. Like, it's getting the hard work out the way, and then we'll reap the benefits. So I'm really happy with all these upgrades that we've done. I know Jade's absolutely buzzing with them as well, and we just can't wait to, you know, start to live in this home of ours and just really enjoy it and start having some fun. Like, this has been fun as well, actually. The projects are big, but you know, we wouldn't have chose to do it if it weren't going to be fun as well. So, you know, we both enjoy a little bit of DIY. So yeah, well, I'll hook these up now and give it a quick test, and fingers crossed. That sounds like a success to me. So we're all tidy now. The boat is back ship shape. Dan, how are you feeling?
Absolutely knackered.
Bless him, he's absolutely smashed it. Like, he's worked so hard for this weekend that he's been with us, or with me. So yeah, props Dan, thank you so much. Like,
No
you
problem,
ledge.
no problem.
Yeah, all good. We go back in the water tomorrow, and are we going to touch up so yeah, we're just going to touch up the anti-foul, because obviously where the pads are we couldn't get to, so we'll touch that up, go back in the water. Yeah, should be fun. Catch you in a bit. Right, time to go back in the water, and I'm gonna hang up my overalls. Dan has left us now, and also Jade's coming, so I just want to give everything a proper spruce, and then hopefully it'll be nice and homely for when Jade gets here. It was meant to be arriving at 3 o'clock, and the coach didn't pick her up, so that was a bit of a pain. I'm gonna do this again. She was meant to be arriving at 3 o'clock. She's not actually gonna get back to the till 9 o'clock. Fingers crossed, all goes well. Jade has got back with us after
I've arrived.
what sounds like one of the worst journeys ever.
Just about in one piece.
Tell us what
I'm
happened.
so tired.
Oh.
His windscreen wiper had to come off. So essentially, you know, I should have been here at 3 o'clock and I ended up here at like 9 o'clock.
9.
How are
Right.
you?
Me, I'm
What have you been up to?
tired. I'm so
What have you been
tired.
doing today?
So we went in the water earlier.
Oh, you went for a swim?
No, the boat came in the water earlier.
Yeah.
And then pretty much I've vacuumed, cleaned,
It does look
and
very tidy in here.
tidied, and just tried to make it like homely again, because it needed it. Like the state.
Yeah, I saw the videos of how messy it was. But you've done a good job cleaning it again. It looks really, really good.
Thank you.
Looks good. It looks really lovely.
Right.
It's good to be back.
Yes, it's good to have you back.
Good to be back. I'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Morning vibes.
How good is life?
It's awesome. Like, I love it.
We are like living aboard now.
It's better than I ever thought it could be.
It's just magical.
It's so magical.
It's magical.
It's this time.
We went for pirate, and this was due to popular vote on Instagram. This is what the people chose, so we respected the people's wishes. Let's go. I think Brynn's going to work on the batteries now while I'm editing. Oh yeah?
So we're getting there slowly. This has been a much harder job than anticipated, but we're getting there. And essentially, I'll just quickly give you guys why I'm doing this. Because you have switched and unswitched circuits. So let's just turn you up to me. So your switched circuits is everything that goes on your switchboard, and your unswitched circuits is things like your alternator, your solar panels, your bilge pump will probably come here because you'll have a separate switch panel for your bilge pump. So then I'm wiring the bilge pump to these because it has its own separate switch panel. And also a diesel heater is unswitched, mainly because they're a bit more sensitive to voltage drops, I think. But either way, that's on an unswitched panel. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, is so that all these things that are on an unswitched circuit are no longer going to be attached to the battery lugs themselves. They're going to be on these bus bars, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if this works, I'm going to be over the moon, because this has been actually quite a hard job. Even though there wasn't a lot involved, it's been quite a hard job. Just awkward space, getting the batteries out. We've had to cut away some of the fiberglass and stuff. It's been a bit of a dog, this one. So yeah, I'll crack on anyway. I'll get it all finished and then show you guys at the end. New batteries. We're about to wire everything up. Oh, hopefully nothing goes bang. The power's not on, but still a lot of things connected. Everything should be okay. Everything's switched off. The solar panels are on. Bang! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I swear to God. Son of a. Oh, we need to see if it all works.
But you're not electrocuted, which is good.
That's good. That's good. Try not to arc anything while I'm doing this. Now I'm just gonna try and switch everything on and hope for the best.
Eek.
Hold on, the lights come on. Okay, so it seems like the batteries are installed. I'm currently just updating the firmware in the MPPT controller and checking everything on the battery monitor. And it seems like everything's matching up. So I've just gone onto the battery monitor and I've just told it what batteries we've got installed and what the amperage total is, which it's now 400 amp hours instead of 190. So that's we've doubled the capacity, and also we had lead acid before, so now we have AGM. So we've actually gained a little bit more usable power as well. And I'm just going to keep testing the system because I'm actually a little bit like, I like things done in a particular way. So I'm going to test the system until I'm happy with it. And yeah, but I'm certain almost more or less that this is finished.
Later on, the guys from Race Tech Rigging came down to change our forestay for us. This is, if you remember in our last video, when we sailed to Chichester Harbour, we noticed our mast was wobbling a bit too much. Well, it turns out that we just needed a new forestay.
So we've just got to say a huge thank you to Race Tech Rigging. Them guys made it out to us in such a short amount of time, and they've just smashed out the job, and it's blowing a gale here. Like,
Sorry, I'm just checking on my onions. I'm just cooking. We're having some sloppy joes. Not very
Sloppy
healthy, but
joes.
delicious. Brilliant.
cheers!
Thanks.
I'll pass you on to Jade.
I have nothing to say, but hey, how's everyone doing? What's new?
This is my crib.
And just watching Brynn. This is my crib. Welcome to my crib. Just listening to Brynn getting a bit frustrated. Beep, beep. That's been Brynn's mouth.
It's been a bit blue, hasn't it?
It has, Brynn. What would your mum say?
She would be proud that I've managed to do this job.
We'll see. Jill, I'm going to text you.
Don't text my mum.